Welcome back. Hannah and I are about halfway on our West Highland Way hike. We're camped on top of the Devil's Staircase. For those of you just joining us, quick reminder, we're hiking 70 kilometres from Tyndrum to Fort William. After 2 days of sunshine and light clouds, the weather had completely switched on us and we woke up in a cloud of grey. Stick around to the end of the video to learn more about Hannah and the tiny house she's building. And if you haven't seen part 1 yet, why not check that out first?
Morning!
Morning!
It is about 9:30. We've been slowly getting things ready. I've been awake since 7 a.m. Sorry, the tent flies in knocking the camera. And
very professional.
Yes, and well, we do what we can in the Pocket Rambles productions.
We just want to give you the full experience.
Yeah, so there you go. But yeah, so I just made us breakfast. So I was awake longer, so I packed up my stuff earlier, made breakfast while Hannah was
Packing.
packing.
And also on my side, the vestibule is like completely kind of blown in by the wind.
Yeah.
So that's like a bit dangerous to put the cooker there.
Yeah.
So we're kind of living with a one vestibule situation.
Yeah, we used the trekking pole trick. So obviously this is a new tent for me still, fairly new. And last night it was so windy that I was like, let's do the trekking pole thing where we balance them against the top, and it's been quite good actually, quite useful. But anyway, I made breakfast and it's Hannah's birthday today. So happy birthday! So we're having a bit of birthday breakfast.
Birthday breakfast in bed.
Birthday breakfast in bed. Together, emerging, and gonna hike in the rain today. So yet another thing to add to the things that we get to experience in Scotland. Yeah, it looks pretty epic outside though, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's quite a magnificent weather, even though we're gonna get soaked.
Yep, it's all part of the fun, eh? All right,
Not part of the fun, I believe.
Yeah. Catch you later. Bye. My closet is chock full of stuff that is vaguely shitty. All of it was perfectly lawful, just not very thoughtful at all. Alright, Hannah. Happy birthday! Alright, we've had a pub lunch. We had it just before the kitchen closed as well, so we were very, very, very lucky with the timing. And it's a couple of hours later now, and I am really struggling to bring up the energy to walk another 6k, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot. But Hannah seems motivated, so I'm gonna rely on her motivation. Sorry, car. I'm gonna rely on her motivation to keep me going.
And whenever the motivation runs out, we'll stop and camp.
Okay, just every 5 minutes.
No, when it like for certain has run out. It's gonna be before Fort William, I promise.
Oh, definitely. Oh, right. Bye.
It's a fantastic monologue. It's like, where are all the motherfuckers? I was promised motherfuckers.
It's funny the way you pronounce it, Hannah.
I know.
So I'm finally having the beef stew, guys. Bit of Baby Bell in the background there. And I'm having a hot chocolate. It's our last night while camping, so I'm gonna add a little bit of Scottish whiskey to it. It's the same Isla that I've had before. And yes, and I believe Hannah might be having some Welsh whiskey.
I am.
Excellent.
Some really lovely peaty Welsh whiskey.
Very nice. Oh, this is a great shot of you, actually. It looks lovely. The only blotch is my like pink jacket.
I'm trying to get our clothing line down,
Yeah.
but I kind of tangled the line quite a bit, so it's a bit of an operation.
In the haste of putting it up.
Yeah. My work, it kind of worked.
It did kind of work. How long did we have it up for? Like not even an hour? Maybe?
The first time or the second time?
Hey guys. So we finally settled in our tent.
The hair, mama.
It's like it's like 9:45, I think. I am slightly delirious with slow back pain. Low back pain.
I mean, something is slower, right?
Something is slow.
We had a nice swim.
We
A
did.
dip in the river that we were camping by. And
It was so refreshing. It was lovely. We did that before taking out any of the gear, like, and setting up camp. But we were wondering whether maybe that made my muscles tense even more. I don't know. It was very relaxing whilst I was in it. So I don't know.
well, it might also help.
But yes, we have blisters. We have well, you have blisters. Mine are kind of okay actually. I'm gonna put new blister packs on my little toes before we hike tomorrow. But I'm feeling a bit sad. It's our last night actually camping. From tomorrow we'll be in a hotel or hostel.
Yeah.
And
It's kind of sad how much pain there is to be had before a hotel.
yeah, it's sort of we've worked hard for this. I mean, I keep thinking like, what can I cut down on in terms of gear? I think I'm gonna go home and like reassess, but regardless, this is an amazing trip. I mean, I acknowledge, you know, whilst we're in here and with all the pain and all the things, and it, you know, it stopped raining after about, well, when we were finished with lunch, it had stopped. We had a really picturesque climb up.
A really lovely sunset just now.
Yeah. No, we can't actually see the sun, but just the clouds are fantastic.
Yeah, like the colours on the mountain, beautiful.
Yeah, so we're just kind of enjoying ourselves, trying to make the most out of
There's a mosquito.
last night in camp.
There's a
It's
little bug.
missing a leg.
Well, I think it's missing another one now.
But yeah, last day of hiking tomorrow. I would love to be able to tell you where we are exactly, except I don't know any of the names of things, but I will try and put up like a map thing.
There's that ruin. That is quite easy to.
We're near to the ruin.
we're near to that ruin, and we're near to that river. If that helps.
It's quite nice tonight actually, because we are like right by water, so in the morning it's going to be child's play to refill everything. But yes, I'm having the beef stew, you're having bean cassoulet. Anyway, I think you can tell from this vlog that we're absolutely like done.
Definitely, yeah. It's like tick, check and sleep.
Basically, yeah, we do need to do a tick check just in case.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, and tomorrow's we've shortened the distance, you know, it's going to be a reasonable day.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Like 18
Hopefully ish.
17ish maybe.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Right, I'm gonna end the vlog here for today because Jesus Christ.
This was supposed to be a short one.
It was, yeah. Might have to cut this down. But anyway.
Alright.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night. Come on. Touchdown brings me back into time. Do 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 do. No, no, no. Finally getting going. It was a struggle this morning and last night. So yeah, final day. At least we've shortened it. We only have about 17 kilometers to go. 18 if we decide to, roughly 18 if we decide to take a little detour to this fort. But yeah, it's now not drizzling anymore, or almost, and it took us a while to get everything packed because everything takes longer in the rain as well. But what an idyllic place that we camped at. So stunning, and we sort of camped in the wind as well, so we're majoritarily mid-free. Yeah, it's nice to get going. The
packs are lighter than they've ever been. By this evening they will be the lightest because we will have drunk the water. Yeah, it's quite busy already on the trail, or it was busy already a couple of hours ago, and lots of like stream crossings. The road is basically, well, the path is basically a stream. And yeah, but it's lovely. I'm so glad to be out here, and I'm very sad that was the last night of camping, but we are looking forward to being in the hotel tonight. Catch you later. I just took off my rain trousers and realised there's a massive hole at the back. I did not feel them rip or anything. I wonder, I think I've been walking like this for like a good part of yesterday and today, and I didn't even notice it. Great. I'm just having a bit of a rest. Hannah's gone ahead. She's like way ahead of me. I don't know where she is. It's fine. We like to hike separately sometimes. I feel really sad. I know that like we're gonna be in Scotland for another couple of days, but I really don't want to leave. It's so silly. Like, I actually live in the UK. I can come back here like more often if I want to, but this has been so long in the planning. We've been wanting to do this since 2020 or even before, and it's so nice here. I just don't want to leave. I think subconsciously I was trying to like prolong time at camp this morning because I just am enjoying it so much, even though it hurts and like physically hurts and it can be very uncomfortable, but I also never sleep enough, and so I end up like this. Usually on like day 3 or 4 of a hike, but I'm really going to do my best to try and enjoy the last like 13k or whatever it is. We've not even gone that far. Anyway. Lunchtime. What do I have? I have baby bell with sausage and the veggie paste. No idea. I had some fennel as well and some radishes. Anyway, lunchy lunch. And with a view. Surprise loch. It is loch, isn't it? I'm not sure. These are the layers of my wrap. great content, this. Hannah, what did you have?
So I was just quoting soap operas here. I had a disgusting couscous with some fresh vegetables that we've carried all this way. So a very first day kind of lunch rather than the last day. But I'm glad that the vegetables got eaten in the end. Good. Just washing my dishes here now.
Hi. I just wanted to talk about the West Highland Way a little bit. I mean, we're only doing 4 days on it, but it's so nice. Like you kind of see the same faces every day, because the sections are sort of divided in such a way that people tend to stop in the same places. Obviously we haven't, but then by the time we've finished, you know, leaving camp and everything, people have usually caught up to us that we've seen the day before. It's kind of cool. So you chat a little bit and, you know, you sort of recognise faces and sharing some experiences. It's nice. It's lovely. We've just walking towards Ben Nevis now before dropping into Glen Nevis, which is the valley just before Ben Nevis. The visibility from up there must be amazing today because it's completely free of cloud. I'm well gel. I'm well gel because I have a feeling that the day that we attempt it, it's not going to be that free. But anyway. Good for nothing type of brother, silly me. Why haven't I found another? Why haven't I found another? A bowler. I have swapped my shoes for my really like tatty trainers, and it's great to have a bit of cushion under my feet, but it feels really, really weird to have a raised heel. The reason I did that is because we're now just basically on the military road. Is it the no? Like a massive gravel forest track essentially. But yeah, it's now mostly downhill until Fort William. Nearly there. And Ben Nevis is getting covered up by some clouds. The show must go on. Yeah. Show must go on. Say cheese. Nice. What?
You remembered the word for flowers.
For flowers, yes I did. Go on.
No, I was just gonna say that this has been like some of the most beautiful camping that I've ever done, but it's also been some of the like fucking awfulest hiking that I've done in my life. Like truly awful sections and like awful pains and awful blisters. I don't think I've ever had feet this blistered.
Oh,
so yeah,
Well, it's
But-
been a mixed bag then, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
I mean, yeah, it has been like the highlights have been great, and the low's been really, really low.
Yeah.
And this is definitely one of those low moments.
Yeah, the camping has been fantastic, but this is a slodge. Slodge. Capital S.
This is a ridiculous amount of asphalt for
Yeah.
end of a trail.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Look,
Ooh,
succulent.
team.
Eh?
I think it's just like cray on the mountainside.
No, it
but-
is moving.
Is it?
Hello. We've had showers
And whiskey.
and
beer.
whiskey and dinner, and we're very obviously in Fort William, and we've found the actual end point of the hike. And I thought this would be a perfect time to sign off and to say it was a great adventure.
We did it.
We did it.
Certainly.
The weather looks absolutely terrible for the next 2 days, so we might not do Ben Nevis after all. I'll just have to come back another time.
Same season.
But yeah, I think we're just gonna have a couple of very chill days
Yeah.
now. Figure out if there's anything specific we'd like to do in Fort William. Probably something whiskey related.
I kind of assume whiskey is going to be a big part of it.
Yeah. So thank you so much for following along, guys.
So our new friend,
What about him? Sorry.
you have to show him.
Oh, hello.
It's apparently like the picture you're supposed to take with the.
You just patted him.
That's what they told us at the. I think you can cut before that, can't you?
No, that's fine. Nom 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 nom.
Although day 5 was a rest day, I decided to explore outside of Fort William a little. I took a train over to Kolpach and visited the famous shipwreck called Old Boat of Cowell. A storm was in the air, and I felt a certain melancholy at the trip ending soon.
Butter time.
I think it will only improve your video to like cut some of that side.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for us, the bad weather lingered on day 6, so instead of climbing Ben Nevis, we visited the Ben Nevis distillery. We learned about the different stages of production: malting, mashing, fermentation, distillation, and finally, maturation. We also learned about cask types and their lifespan. We even tasted 4 whiskies and of course had to bring some home with us.
No, I do agree. I do like a nice shot that has some contrast and woo! Well, that's an angle.
Cool.
Hello! So we're sort of coming to a close in our Fort William stay, and so
Terry, mama.
so I thought I would take this opportunity to kind of, I know it's the end of the trip, but to kind of let Hannah take the floor a little bit and just kind of let her tell you who she is, what she does. Bit of an intro. Hannah and I met 12 years ago nearly at university in South Wales, and she lives in Finland. She is from Finland. And she's come all this way to see family but also do this trip with me. So yeah, but in particular Hannah is working on building her own tiny house, and you're actually going to move into it this year, is that right?
Hopefully. It's not quite going to be finished this
Okay.
year, but I am hoping to move into it and then continue working on it. It is a little tiny house on wheels, but like a Finland edition, so very thick walls, quite heavy.
Needs to
Quite
be
heavy for to be a movable house.
Yeah, because those winters are
Those winters
not a
are-
joke.
there are winters.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's kind of made of recycled material, ecologically sourced materials. Little tiny 18 square meter cabin. That's, yeah, I started a couple of years ago, and now it's kind of drawing towards a close. Follow me on Instagram.
I will include the link. But yeah, oh, that's awesome. And I've told you this before, but I have an immense amount of respect and admiration for what you're doing.
Thank you.
I think it's great. But yeah, so go follow her and to see the development of the project. That is very, very close to your heart, I'm sure.
Yes, it is. It's a lot of kind of building content at the moment, a lot of the frustrations of building content, but there will be hopefully some nice living cabin life content coming soon once I get moved in, maybe this October or November.
Amazing. Oh, I can't wait to see all that. Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for sharing a little bit.
Thank you for asking.
Of course, we'll include that.
I think you can cut before that, can't you?
No, that's fine. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, share, tell your parents, pets and grandparents. That's not the correct order of doing it, but not parents, friends, pets and grandparents. Anyway, as you can tell, we've had a beer and a whiskey. And we're gonna go to bed
sleep.
now.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to sleep. Thank you so much for following along. Catch you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.